admit you're too afraid to do anything about the fact that I now ate the salt piece of steak.
You don't just want to put more on here.
Kristen, when are you going to finally face up to the fact that you're nothing but a piece of shit, loser, loner that nobody likes? When are you going to finally admit what you are? You're very mean to me. I want you to admit that I ate the saltiest potato in the world. You did fucking
He is
nothing.
very mean.
Admit I'm Lord of the Bubbles.
There's no bubbles here.
But admit I am Lord of the Bubbles.
He's
You
got
may have the psychic power to control the bubbles.
No, he's doing on his having a
Do
sex.
McDonald's sell tacos?
No.
Why are you eating McDonald's?
What do you mean?
You are a
I know what you mean.
Admit it.
And I am so far.
Luke, turn on the recorder and admit. What are you?
I'm Mexican.
Admit you don't have a social security number.
I don't.
You don't, do you?
I don't.
No, because where were you born?
Mexico.
I do admit, since I've eaten it, I've never drunk a single thing. Since I've eaten Camel, I've never ever had a sip of water, ever, in my entire life.
That is true.
Do you admit that?
Yeah, that's true. But
We didn't eat it.
No,
We should eat Camel.
No, this is actually all that we can eat.
You admit that this is the best thing. Everything else we barely finish.
Yeah.
Whereas this is actually, although it may be terrible for us, tastes kind of good.
Yep.
Food? Let's ask the people out. If you had the choice of having some food or having a bouquet, what would you have? What would you have? You could get bitches to come buy your dinner if you had one of these. Admit it.
Okay, that might be true.
So-
that might be true. You might.
See, you admit it. We don't
That
need
might be
food.
true.
We don't need food.
That might be true. I know. We need to stop doing these things. You can't.
You admit that you called them this morning to close it and they said, no, we want Andrew to come.
No, the security guard's still there.
You
Won't
admit,
let you in.
admit they want me to come now.
I will admit, I thought you had all of them, but there's things here that I didn't recognize. I need a Bugatti.
Don't I?
No. It is beautiful though. That one is beautiful.
So you admit it.
Yep.
I need another watch. Bugatti time.
It's finally the day.
Can you admit it? Everyone else who has money is boring besides me. Can you ever
It might
admit
be true.
Everyone else. Admit that you have been outmaneuvered. Admit that you tried to outmaneuver me, but I outmaneuvered you like a fighter pilot ace. And since your inception, all of your bad wishes have failed. Admit it.
I have no bad wishes. So you're saying I'm basically a village person?
Yes. In the face of my monumental competence, you do nothing but fail and fluster. Like a little villager. Admit that's you.
No.
Admit you don't know where we're going.
I have no clue where we're going. But admit you don't know where we're going.
I admit I don't know where we're going.
It is super nice. I'll admit it's super nice.
The day you go blind, you'll be very thankful I have this diamond watch. Can you admit that? Otherwise, you'll never know what time it is ever again.
No.
What are we doing? I want you to admit it, Luke. Admit what? It.
Okay. Okay, I feel it in the air. What am I supposed to feel in this air?
Listen, what's the chance? Do you admit that when we gamble in the casino, the odds are in our favor?
No.
And that my bank card is foreign or some shit. So what I did is, in true Tate styles, I took a little bit of money, turned it into more money. So can you admit that I turned 200 pounds into 4,000 pounds in front of your face, and you told me I was going to lose because you are a fucking lying, stupid piece of shit that nobody even likes. And you shouldn't even be part of Tate Confidential because everybody constantly begs for you to be fired as a cameraman and an associate of me. Do you admit that? You said we were going to lose. Did we lose?
No, we didn't lose.
So are you a liar?
Okay, I might be a liar.
So you admit you're a liar. Do liars get to inherit the kingdom of heaven? So you admit being rich is cool.
Yeah, this is very cool.
So you admit that the reason we can do this is because I went to the casino yesterday.
No, it's not because the casino.
That is why.
No.
Luke, can you admit that I saved us from a life of poverty?
Yes, but not through the casino.
I want you to admit I'm the best casino player ever.
You might be. It doesn't even matter. Just no one wins at the casino.
But now we're about to step it up because I am the casino master. Can you admit that I made money yesterday?
You did make money yesterday. That's true, but it was such a small amount compared to how much we make.
What do you mean?
Problem with the casino. There's no point in going.
You know what that stands for? Mr. Perfect Roulette.
It doesn't.
Admit you're impressed I thought that.
All right, I'm a bit impressed. I'll admit that the casino was actually the cause of this. Casinos would be very good because this is very nice. But it's not the cause of it.
Exactly. So my Christmas cheer beat your Grinch. Do you admit it? No. Do you admit it?
What is this?
Admit that my Christmas cheer wins. Can you admit it, Tristan? And admit that my Christmas cheer is too powerful for you. Stop smoking. Why'd you kick down my tree? Can you admit that you're a cunt?
No.
Admit that you're the biggest cunt in Tate Confidential. Admit that nobody has ever liked you.
I don't care.
This is all because I won the casino yesterday.
Well, I'm having my tuxedo is going to be made in a few weeks.
and now I have cartoon.
Do you feel bad for kicking down my tree?
I'm starting to, because I can see.
Admit that was a dick move and unnecessary.
No.
It's
Not
Christmas
yet.
morning.
Not yet. Admit that it's Christmas, Luke.
All right, I might have to admit it's Christmas. I was gonna say no. I was gonna say it's not Christmas, but there's Christmas playing in the background.
Yeah, Christmas. So, where's the booth?
Can we admit this morning we all got presents thanks to me?
Luke, is the weather outside frightful?
That is true. No,
That is, even Andrew, who hates cognac, has to admit.
None of this makes any sense to the viewers. This is a joke we had 15 years, and it doesn't make sense unless you explain it.
So you admit I got you. You admit that you didn't know this could be done.
But why do you do this to my mini bars?
no, I have to admit France is gay.
They're fucking losers, man.
So Luke, you admit Harrods sells good things.
Yes, they do.
Can you admit you're jealous of this? Can you admit you're very, very jealous of my sterling silver lined crocodile skin cigarillo case? Admit it. Huh?
Not really.
You don't want one?
No, not really. We are simply in a Ferrari.
Yeah. The Rolls Royce is ready, so.
You can't just get Ferraris.
I can. I have connections. Aikido.
You did.
I didn't have a car,
I will admit,
and now I have a Ferrari.
you did Aikido it. Andrew has the other car, so you got this car.
Exactly.
That is a bit of Aikido.
It's Aikido, yeah.
Vowels.
I thought you said.
No, in hot dog there's 2 O's, and in beer there's 2
Okay,
E's.
I thought it was syllables.
So
He's
there's
on
the
there
same amount of vowels.
So we admit that beer is effectively hot dogs.
It's exactly the same.
not-
More nutritious.
makes
Nice
sense.
drinkable glass.
Welcome to the real world, Luke.
Look at the big school. Finish your booze.
You get no friends. You have no friends. I wouldn't help you.
You have no friends.
I'm also not trying to build a Lego city
Bigger than a snap.
bigger than, yeah.
So you admit you can.
Yeah, I admit I can. So these people are getting a bit flexed on. I mean, they have to admit it. They probably feel it a bit.
Full fucking touch. So you have to admit.
It actually does taste good. I'll actually admit that these are actually quite good.
You have to admit this is a good drink.
It is quite good.
Admit you want this vodka, Luke.
I know.
Why not? Admit you couldn't beat the case. Admit it. We're going to jail because you couldn't beat the case.
Doesn't make any sense.
You are Casey.